they will regret losing you. Hello, I'm Prophetess Doris, and I am back with another prophetic word. Today's prophetic word is coming from a dream that I had this morning, and it was about a husband who told his wife that he wanted to get back with her, basically, and she was open to that, but he kept on living a double life, meaning he kept doing, I guess, what he been doing, trying to have his cake and eat it too, and just live a life as a single person, or just as a person who just didn't honor a marriage. And so it got to the point where the wife had made up her mind to move on, and then the scene changed. And so the next scene was his wife moved on, and she had met another man. And what was interesting was this man that she had met was, what stood out to me was that he was kind of like glowing, and he was very attractive, and he was just peaceful. He was just showing signs of fruits of the spirit, just very peaceful, very calm, and very confident, strong. And what came to my mind was the scripture of David, of when Samuel was told by God to choose David, and how David was glowing with health. The scripture says he was glowing with health. He was attractive, and he basically was the one who God had chosen to ordain, to anoint, to rise up, to give status to. And so I thought about David, and then shortly after that I thought about Abigail, how Abigail in the story of the Bible, she was married to a man named Nabal, I believe. And Nabal was a man who was very mean, very cruel. He had money. He was, seemed like he was established, but he was very mean and cruel in character. And so later on, God had eventually replaced Nabal, her husband, Nabal, with David, and as you know, David became King David. So she ended up marrying a king, and she basically, the Lord replaced her husband with King David. It was like kind of like a Saul situation, where God had regretted giving Saul, he had regretted choosing Saul to be king, because Saul didn't obey him. Saul turned away from him. Saul didn't carry out the instructions of God. And so it's like God is saying, God trusted, this man to be the king in your life, and he didn't honor that. He didn't honor, you as a gift from God. And the word says, scripture says that he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. So he didn't honor you as a gift from the Lord, and he kind of like took advantage of that favor, of that grace that he had with you being his wife. And so basically, this word is for someone. This word isn't for everyone, but this word is for someone who God may be replacing, that person, you were married to or in separation with. Not everybody's going to be restored to the same person that they were once with, and for this prophetic word, this is for someone who God may be replacing your ex with a new person. But be encouraged that this person is a mighty man of God and will bear the fruits of it, and will be glowing in health and attractive, and also have a heart after God like David. So be encouraged today that God has a plan, to still bless you with a marital breakthrough, and also